The first thing I want to show you when it comes to customizing the ribbon is how to hide it. So for example, if you need more space on your monitor here and this ribbon's taking up some of it, just come up here and double click on any tab, like the Home tab, Insert tab, doesn't matter, double click, it hides the ribbon. If you need to get access to the commands on the ribbon, then just click on it. Temporarily it opens it up so you can go ahead and click on a command, and then when you're done it hides it again. If you want to bring it back up to lock in place, then just double click on any tab and boom, there it is, it's locked. Two other ways to do it. Just come up here to the left of the question mark or the help button, and there you go. When you hover over it, it says minimize the ribbon. Click on it, minimizes it, click on it again, restores it, or when you hover over it, the shortcut key is Control F1. Control F1. Now when it comes to customizing the ribbon, if you want to be able to add more tabs to it with your own commands, or maybe hide some tabs that you don't want to use, just go ahead and right click anywhere on the ribbon and go down to Customize the Ribbon. And over on the left hand side you have some popular commands, just like the Quick Access Toolbar view. When you click on that, you have popular commands there and what's available on the Quick Access Toolbar. When you go back to the Customize Ribbon, what's available, the popular commands, you can add to the tabs on the ribbon. And you can see over here all the tabs are being displayed except for the developer. If you check that, it'll show up. In fact, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and uncheck the Home tab. Oh no! Click OK. The Home tab's gone. I don't feel homey anymore. Instead, we've got the Developer tab, or if you want to bring back the Home tab again, right click and go back to Customize the Ribbon. Just go ahead and check it, okay? Now you can go ahead and hide or unhide the default tabs, but you can't remove commands from them, okay? So let's go ahead and kick it up a notch. Let me go ahead and click on the plus sign next to the Home, and you can see all the groups, and we covered that in an earlier training video. Each tab has groups of commands. We have the clipboard, the slides, the font. In any case, if I want to add a group to the Home tab, just come down here and click on New Group. And then if I want to go ahead and give it a name and not have the generic new group, select it and go ahead and click on Rename and call it. Now it has a bunch of symbols that you can choose from, and those symbols are only active if you choose to add that group to the Quick Access Toolbar. Otherwise, the symbol means nothing, okay? So if you want to go ahead and choose a symbol like, a happy face, and then click OK, that's the name of the group on the Home tab with the happy face symbol that will only appear if I add that group to the Quick Access Toolbar as we learned in the previous training video, okay? Now I've got the group. What commands do I want to add to this group? Well, come over here, choose some commands from the popular commands here, or click on the drop down arrow and go to All Commands to view all the commands, and then go ahead and scroll down and find some commands here, like, let's create a chart. Go ahead and select that and say you want to add it. And it automatically adds it to the group because I had Spiffy selected. How about change case? Select it, click add. If I try to double click, it doesn't add it. There are certain times where you can double click, it adds the commands like in the Quick Access Toolbar, but for the ribbon, double clicking doesn't add the command. You have to select it, then click add, okay? And then go ahead and we'll do center vertically add, and if I don't like it, of course select it and click remove so you know how to remove it. If you don't like the order of it, you can select the command and click on the up arrow so the change case comes first in the group before the chart. And so now we have a new group on the Home tab. If you want a new tab altogether, well, there it is down below. Click on New Tab, and we can go ahead and name that tab by selecting it and click on Rename. Call it Scooby, whatever name you want to give it. Click OK. And then by default, it adds a group to the tab. Because it assumes that you're going to be adding commands to it, you got to have at least one group to add commands. Go ahead and select it, click on Rename. We'll call it Format G. Sounds pretty cool, Format Group. And I'm not going to select a symbol here because by default, when you don't select a symbol and you add this group of commands, when we add commands to this group, to the Quick Access Toolbar, so if you don't choose something here, it'll just have a generic green orb, which is OK by me. Click OK. And then add some commands here by selecting the group. We can add some like center, click add, cascade, click add, any commands that you want. And then when we're finished, let's see what it looks like. Click okie dokie. So we added the Scooby tab. It's a new tab with the Format G group. Pretty cool, okay? You can go ahead and click on the commands to execute them. Now, as you recall, if you want to add a command or the group to the Quick Access Toolbar, just right click in a blank area on the group and say add it. There's the green orb, okay? So when I click on it, it shows the group on the Scooby tab here, okay? And as you recall, we also customized the default Home tab with this group here, Spiffy. See, if I go ahead and right-click in a blank area and add that to the Quick Access Toolbar, that group, it gives me the happy face, because remember, in that pop-up window had a list of all those symbols. I chose it, so it only appears when we add the group to the quick access toolbar, otherwise it's obsolete. So I can click on it and it shows the commands there. That way, if these are popular commands, I don't have to click on the tab first to get to the group. I can just go ahead and click on the group and it's right there. And then of course when I'm finished, let's go ahead and right click anywhere on the ribbon to customize the ribbon. So if I want to go ahead and get rid of these, I'll go ahead and select Spiffy and then just go ahead and click remove to get rid of it entirely. And then if I have a lot of things that takes a lot of cleaning up, I can go ahead and click on the reset drop down arrow and reset all customizations. It'll delete all the ribbon and quick access toolbar customizations for this program, say yes. So it takes it, well, back to square one. And as you recall, in the quick access toolbar I had the save as command. It's gone. And the developer tab that used to be displayed, it's back to not being displayed. So click OK and we're back to where we started.